Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today I'll be unboxing and flipping through the three beautiful decks that you see. These are the Illustrated Bestiary, Illustrated Herbiary, and the Illustrated Crystallary. I have a hard time saying that one. These are all by Maia Toll and illustrated by Kate O'Hara. This is a Lisa made me do it video. I am literally making that into a hashtag and putting in the title because it deserves its recognition. I've had these actually on my list since I saw that they released individual decks for these particular books. So if you don't know, these were originally printed as books, and those books come with the cards, but lesser quality cardstock. You have to like separate them. They're very, very strange, honestly. And I knew that the cardstock wasn't great with the books. Like, the books are nice to have, but honestly, I'd rather, if I'm going to buy a deck, I'd rather have good quality cardstock for me to be able to use and it doesn't fall apart. So I was really happy that they came out with individual decks with like a smaller guidebook. And I watched Lisa's video and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger and I'm going to buy these right now. So I did. They were $26 each Canadian, which is not that bad. They are cheaper in the US and obviously in the UK. There will be links in the description box of everywhere where you can find these particular decks if you'd like to get them. Just to let you know, if you are based in other countries outside of the US and Canada, I do have Book Depository always linked in my description. They do ship worldwide, so you could always check their FAQ to see if your country is on their list of shipping. Just to let you know, they're a great option if you're international. If you're in Australia, I typically put a link down below for an Australian retailer where I know that the decks are legit. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So we're going to start with the Illustrated Bestiary Oracle cards. So there's 36 cards in each deck. Absolutely love the box. If you can see, it's kind of like a metallic finish on the box. It's really nice. Like, they did a great job, honestly. So beautiful. So in the back, it says, "Let the wisdom of the wild animals guide you. Powerful teachings await when we open our hearts to the animals who shared this earth with us." Originated for the best-selling book, The Illustrated Bestiary, these richly illustrated oracle cards invite you to connect with the guidance of 36 powerful animals. Tap into the wisdom of the animals for growth and renewal. And then it has three example images here. It says instructional booklet included, and it's published by Storey Publishing. And let's see. So in the US, it retails for $19.95 US. And as I said, in Canada, I paid $26, which is actually pretty good. So it opens like this. Okay, so let's take a look at the little guidebook that we have here. Very cute. You can get extended books, obviously, if that's what you wish to have. If you want to have the book and then never use the cards that it comes with, definitely feel free to do that if you want to add to your collection. So it just tells you how it works. So it's just really, you know, first when you open your card, spend a few minutes getting acquainted. Really, you can do whatever you wish, and whatever your practices are to get to know a deck, feel free to do whatever. Then it tells you can do some smoke cleansing. I don't do any of that stuff. If that's what you do, feel free. And then read the guidebook and then pull a card and stuff like that. So yeah, we have a 1-card draw. Then we have a 2-card crossing. Ooh, that's interesting. Then we have a calling in guidance. This seems like a 2-card spread also. Yep. And then it goes into the cards. So we have the name of the animal. Then we have the keyword or key phrase that's associated with the card. And then the little blurb. It also gives you the Latin. And then a little blurb of the card and its meaning. And it seems like we have that for everything. Interesting. Cool. And then the back, it just has copyright stuff. And yeah. Okay, so I will put this on the side. Like usual, I will go through the cards. And then we will, I'll read a card. Well, I'll pull a card at the end and read it. This is very nice. Look at these backs. Gorgeous. They seem very metallic-y too. It's really cool. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Make Manifest. This is the beaver. Delight in daring. 5-lined skink. I don't know what that is. Skink? Some kind of lizard, I guess. Then we have Love Fiercely. We have a Whooper Swan. Transcend Yourself. Andalsian Horse. Then we have Honor Lineage. Asian Elephant. I do love this. It has like the DNA strands. Little elephants going around. It's really cool. I do love that. The imagery is beautiful. Then we have a Barn Owl, which is Listen for Spirit. We have a heart in the background. This kind of reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe's story with the heart underneath the floor. Then we have the Black Bear, which is Sync with the Cycles. Love that there's the moon cycle here. Beautiful. Then we have Grow Your Truth, Black Snake. I love how it's like shedding colors, which is really awesome. We have a Blue Damselfly. Blue Damselfly, I believe is how you pronounce that. Commune with Nature. I'm assuming this is some kind of dragonfly. Cow and Bull. Appreciate the Process. Love that it's very Egyptian with the pillars and then the pyramids in the back. Earthworm. Discover Your Purpose. Then we have the Eastern Oyster, Deal with the Dirt. Ooh, that one has a pearl. That's cool. Wonder what this flower thing is in the background. We have a Zigzag Spider. Everything is connected. Sea Eagle, Renew Your Life. The bird is literally on like fire. That's cool. Gray Wolf, Nurture Connections. Oh, I love that. Then we have Honeybee, Navigate by the Sun. We have a House Finch, Know Your Song. Oh, this rock is like tied to this bird, and this bird's trying to untie it. We have a House Mouse, Work Together. Oh, look, they're trying to get into the almonds. Oh my god, there's a human. Love it. Remember Forgetting. I love this. This is so great. I love the artistry. Oh, there's like different seasons in this. A Broad-Winged Katydid. No idea. Discover the Pattern. Looks like a grasshopper. Oh, we have another owl, a little owl. Oh, so cute. Key into wisdom. I love how there's Athena on this vase here. They have like Greek pottery, which is really cool. And some olives and stuff. Very, very lovely with this Greek pillar. Nice. Oh, I love this. Monarch Butterfly. Digest your past. So beautiful. There's literally all forms. When it's like the caterpillar and a chrysalis, and then once it turns into a butterfly. A nuthatch. Change your perspective. Then we have orca. Dive under the surface. Then we have a spring pepper. Evolve into your next becoming. Ooh, there's like tadpoles, and then it's starting to evolve where it's getting rid of its tail, and then it becomes that. Little frog, so cute. Then we have a pilated woodpecker. Free your inner fire. That's cool. Common raven. Align your inner compass. Ooh, love that. Oh, look at this red fox. So beautiful. Shapeshift. That's cool. Oh, look at the otters. River otter slide into joy. Look, it has the rainbow flag with it. So cute. Then we have the red salmon, which is navigate life with determination. Screech owl, get creative. Oh, I love this. Sea turtle, find your element. Beautiful. Spotted skunk, stand up for yourself. Tabby cat, you are worthy. I was going to say know your worth. You are worthy. I love how it's like a cat and then a bigger cat. I love it. It knows it's worthy. Then we have a common tortoise. Oh, look, its house is on its back. Love it. Steady on. This is beautiful. And then we have white-tailed deer. So cute. Pause, assess, act. Nice. That is absolutely beautiful. I love this deck already. Okay. Shuffles nicely. I like it. The cardstock is nice and thick. It seems to be standard oracle size in my opinion. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so we're gonna read cow and bull. Okay, a little stand. Okay, so cow and bull. Let me find it in the book. Okay, so in the book they're in alphabetical order. Okay, so appreciate the process. Cow and bull. A lot of what cow and bull eat is indigestible to other animals. Cow and bull munch on field grass, undeterred by the tenacious fiber. After filling their bellies, they lie down to chew their cud, calmly working over the same meal, breaking it into smaller and smaller bits. Cows and bulls, like good therapists, know how to process. They fluctuate in regurgitation and slow assimilation, taking what is unpalatable and making it into a full meal. To the ancients, this made them goddesses and gods, bringing fecundity in even the harshest conditions. For modern humans, cow and bull reminds us to relax and appreciate process, the slow rumination that allows even the toughest problems to become digestible. Cow and bull remind you that almost anything can be handled and assimilated if you give it time. Interesting. A lot of large words in this particular book. I'm going to have to say that if someone has a learning disability or a reading disability, this might be a little difficult to understand a bit, I think. Definitely going to have to take it slow and maybe underline words that are a little bit harder to understand and then have to look them up. So I do wish that the guidebook was a little bit more accessible, in my opinion. Like, what in the world is fecundity? Like, I've never even heard this word before. I'm going to have to look that up myself. So, yes, definitely a little hard to understand a bit. Definitely going to have to probably reread this to understand better, in my opinion. Because there's some words that are a mouthful in there. So that's what I read in terms of that. So now we'll move on to the Herbiary. So next we have the Illustrated Herbiary Oracle cards. Again, 36 cards. In the back, it says, "Let the wisdom of the plants be your guide. Each with their own unique personality and traits, the plants offer us lessons in resilient, courageous living." Originated for the best-selling book, The Illustrated Herbiary, these richly illustrated oracle cards invite you to connect with the mystical guidance of 36 powerful herbs. Open yourself to the teachings of the plant world. It says instructional booklet included. It's published by Storey Publishing. Again, $19.95 in the US, $26 in Canada. So it opens the same way as the Bestiary. The boxes are hard boxes, which is awesome. So again, I'll go through the guidebook first. It'll probably be structured the same. So yeah, it gives you how to work with the deck. This one's shorter though than the other one. Then it gives you a 1-card draw, 2-card crossing, 4 cards cycle. So there we have a different spread in this one with the root, the shoot, the flower, and the fruit. I love that. It kind of rhymed. Oh, and it goes with a north, east, south, and west, which is pretty cool. I might try this spread. So it seems like it's pretty much structured the same as the Bestiary, with the key phrase, keyword at the top, the type of herb that it is, plant, or whatever it is, and then it goes into the blurb for the card. Some seem to be shorter than the others, some seem long. They're all a page each though. So yes, so again, I will read through the guidebook once I pick a card at the end. So the first one is Apple, Forbidden Fruit. Then we have Burdock, which is Tap Your Resources. California Poppy, Resurrection. Love the owl with the crescent moons, really cool. Then we have Chickweed, Start Fresh. Love that there's constellations all around. I think they're the astrological constellations. Then we have Comfrey, What Needs Mending. Not sure what this particular plant is. Then we have Daisy, Be Yourself. Dandelion, Perseverance. This reminds me of the Fool, because it's like growing at the edge of a cliff and there's like the sun and everything. Elderberry, cyclicality. Cycles, I'm assuming, is what it's associated with, because there's different cycles here. And the triple moon. Hawthorn, Heart's Home. Lady's Mantle, Fortitude. lavender, tough love, marshmallow, a spoonful of sugar. I love that. There's like all these bacon things and then a bunch of like pillows. Love it. Mugwort, between dreams. This is beautiful. Look at that dream catcher. Oh, gorgeous. Then we have mullein, integration. This kind of reminds me of the Seven of Cups with the different things. Then we have nettle, pay attention. Interesting. Oats, just be. This is beautiful. Very zen with the rocks and the water. Passion flower, exuberant quietude. Plantain, rewild. Quaking aspen, we are one. Oh, that's so cool. Look. They're all connected underground. That's cool. Raspberry, create space. Beautiful. Then we have red clover, center and ground. Love it. Then we have reishi, defying gravity. These mushrooms are cool. Reminds me of that movie Fern Gully. I don't know if anyone has seen that, but let me know in the comments if you know what movie I'm talking about. Rose, crack open. Then we have rosemary, remembrance. This reminds me of Harry Potter and the remembrall that Neville gets. Then we have sage, clear the way. Love that. Has the elements and everything. Beautiful. Self-heal, ripple outward. Cool. St. John's wort, light in the darkness. Beautiful. Then we have star flower, finding grace. That's beautiful. Even the little peacock feathers are cool. Sweet violet, inner sanctum. I love that there's a locket. It's a locket in the middle. Then we have time, distill yourself. Love the maze. That's cool. Trillium, spirit into matter. There's like gems growing out of the roots. Then we have Tulsi. Tulsi, I think is how, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce that. You are sacred. Very cool. Valerian, release rigidity. Vervain, let magic in. White willow, the ways of water. Then lastly, yarrow, pocket of protection. So the backs are the same as the bestiary. You can literally make these 3 decks into 1 deck if you wanted to. Shuffles the same way as the bestiary. Okay, that should be good for now. Just to pull a card and read. Ooh, the mushroom card. Love it. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Defying gravity, reishi. Reishi mushroom is the Yoda of the plant world, helping you assimilate life's experiences and turn them into wisdom. The Taoists or Taoists teach that reishi can show you where your power lies, which some might call your destiny. Reishi's is not soft, clingy mushroom, but instead a strong, structured, gravity-defying shelf. She asks no less from you. How can you defy anything keeping you from meaning, purpose, and health? Like all the best teachers, Reishi points to the path and lets you walk it, taking your lumps and bumps along the way. She doesn't want you to rely on your strength. She wants you to find your own. But if you're willing to do the work, Reishi will help you transform from the inside out. This was definitely easier to read, in my opinion, than the last entry I read in the Bestiary. Maybe it was just that particular entry that was difficult, or with very large words that can make it difficult to understand. This is what I read. So this one definitely seems more simplistic and to the point, in my opinion, which is good. I think I'm going to have to read all the guidebooks to see all of them. So the last deck will be the Crystallary. And then lastly, we have the Illustrated Crystallary Oracle cards. Again, 36 cards. In the back, it says, learn from Earth's wisdom. The unique stories and vibrations of the cards, gems, minerals have insightful lessons to teach us. Originated for the best-selling book, The Illustrated Crystallary, these richly illustrated oracle cards invite you to connect with the guidance of the 36 powerful stones. Find the crystal energy you need to guide your journey to self-discovery. Again, instructional booklet is included, published by Storey Publishing, $19.95 in the US, $26 in Canada. So yeah, it opens the same way as the other two. It's also the same in terms of like that metallic finish. So yes, backs are the same. As I said, you can literally make this into one giant deck if you wanted to. That's not how I plan to use these, but yes, you can do that if you wish. Okay, so guidebook. Again, we have a how to work with your deck section. And then we have a 1-card draw. We have a 2-card crossing. Then we have 3 cards digging deep. So the first, the second, and the third and final card. Okay. And then it goes into the cards. And again, it seems to be structured the same way, except for there's a harshness scale here. Let's read that first. Mohs hardness scale. Whoops. Hardness. Stones and crystals range from soft to hard. This is called the Mohs hardness scale. On this scale, 1 is the softest, like talc, and 10 is the hardest, like a diamond. Soft stones are fast acting. Harder stones indicate a situation that may take longer to work through. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. 7.5. Ooh, this one's soft. Softer. That's cool. So that's interesting. So you have like an extra thing to add to your readings. So that's really cool. But yeah, the structure is pretty much the same. Key phrase, keyword, the type of crystal, and then the blurb. The only thing extra that you get that's different from the other ones where you got Latin words is that you get a hardness scale, which is cool. Okay, let's get into the cards. So first we have Black Tourmaline, Transmutation. Citrine, Full of Riches. We have Clear Quartz. Love this dragon. That's really cool. A dragon and then a bow with the quartz as the arrow. Interesting. The Only Thing. Then we have Celestial Quartz. Become inimitable. I think I pronounced that correctly. Then we have Green Fluorite. Is This Mine? Hematite. Anchor In. Imperial Topaz. You live in abundance. We have a cornucopia here. Labradorite, recharge your destiny. This is beautiful with the candles and the oak. Then we have Lapis Lazuli, step up to sovereignty. Very nice. Oh, wow, Moonstone, ebb and flow. I love this. They have the cycles and everything. So beautiful. They also have the cycles of the seasons. Gorgeous. Morganite, fill yourself. Obsidian, sharp and shadows. Peridot, so much life in you. Rhydonite, heal your heartbeat. Then we have Rose Quartz, a different kind of love. Ruby, you only more so. Then we have Selenite, sacred center. I love that there's like sun, earth, fire, and I don't know what this is supposed to be. Wood. And then there's like a balance and the infinity sign. This is really cool. Then we have Smoky Quartz, fall apart. Precious opal, envision the future. Almadine Garret, lessons in blood. Oh, this is nice. It gives you the full moon cycle and the tree. I'm assuming because this is a shield that this is supposed to be like your family tree. That's what I'm getting from the lessons in blood. Amber, what are you becoming? This reminds me of those stones you get with like fossilized bugs and stuff in them. Amethyst, expand into wonder. Amalite, better with time. And it has a Ouroboros in here. That's cool. Azurite, activate the void. Blue Topaz, be soft and listen. I love how it gives you palmistry in here. And then maybe like the third eye type of energy. Then we have Carnelian, get curious. Chrysocolla, I think Chrysocolla, I don't know. Sometimes these are hard to pronounce. What do you need? This particular one, oh my god. If you have the Crystal Spirits deck, I still haven't put a flip through of that on my channel. If you have that deck, in that deck, this particular crystal is in there. It has like all these holes in it, so it's like, it's like that, oh, what's that phobia of holes? I always forget the name of it. I'll put it on the screen, but it's so creepy. It gives me the heebie-jeebies when I look at it. And then we have the emerald, choose your intention. It's beautiful. There's like different eyes in here. It's interesting. This is a chameleon eye, but I don't see a chameleon in here. Maybe it's hiding. It's hiding. Then we have garden quartz. Ooh, there are worlds within you. Ooh, that's nice. I've never seen garden quartz. Interesting. I'm gonna look that up after. How light, you are the foundation. That's cool. It's overflowing tea, I guess. Interesting. Larimar, first the fire. The masks are interesting. Then we have Lepidolite with a unicorn. It says, breathe in your trueness. Love. Then we have Assault, fundamentals of humanness. Interesting. Then we have Sodalite, come to calm. What now? Sugalite? What is this? Sugalite? I'm sorry. What is this? I've never even heard of this. Sugalite? I don't know. Anyway, feel in order to know. I swear, I really want to know who comes up with these names because they're the weirdest things I've ever heard in my life sometimes. And if you don't believe me, you should watch my Mystic Mondays Crystal Grid unboxing because, my God, it was a blast laughing at all the names that are weird. And then lastly, we have Turquoise, which is Find Your Way Home. Oh, that's so pretty. You know, the babies. The birds are beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. I'm assuming it shuffles the same. Yep. Okay. That should be good. Lapis Lazuli. Lapis. Okay. Let's find it in, here we go. Step Up to Sovereignty, Lapis Lazuli. Mohs Hardness Scale, 5 to 6. Sovereignty has always been about relationships. Lapis Lazuli reminded pharaohs and empresses that they ruled in accord with the spiraling heavens and the turnings of time. Lapis will lengthen your spine and help you find your voice, and she expects your actions to match your regal bearing. Lapis reminds you that no matter who you are a caretaker of yourself, of those around you, and of the earth. You are sovereign in connection with the realms of spirit. Lapis Lazuli will be your rod and your mantle, but only you can find the inner fortitude to rise to the relationships she helps you embody. So again, this was a lot easier to read than the first one that I read with the Bestiary. So I'm going to have to read that guidebook because these ones are a little bit easier to understand and to read. So, yes. Maybe it was just that entry that I read for the cow and bull, but we'll see. So, yes, that's what I read. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let me put them all together now. So here they all are together again, the Illustrated Bestiary, Crystallary, and Herbiary. Let me know in the comments what you think of these decks. Are these decks that you have already in your collection? Let me know. How do you use them? Do you use them as one full deck? I'd love to hear from you. If you don't have them in your collection, are you planning to bring them into your collection? Are these things that you would add to your wish list? If not, I would love to hear from you as well. Why not? What is it these decks don't have or that you're not interested in? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it's greatly appreciated. I do thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.